Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your July general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. Totally take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Sagittarius and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Alright Sagittarius, let's get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what's going on in your love life in the month of July. Anything that Spirit would like to talk about, the major energies that are surrounding you in your love life. What does Spirit want to say? Let's get into it. 3 major factors of your love life in July. We got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, tell me more. Ooh, okay. they're flipping. Oh my goodness. Honeymoon. And it says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together and passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So, Sagittarius, July looks like a month where love is in the air. I do feel that someone is really starting to like you. This is someone you met. I'm hearing May for some of you guys, or it could be that you're dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini. But you could have met in May. Regardless of the timing here, feelings are developing. This is someone you already know, have been talking to, but they're coming through with this honeymoon card here. They have something that they want to put forward. There's something that they want to progress on. You're going to be seeing a lot more of them. I wonder for some of you guys if this is long distance, whether that's like a few hour drive from each other or even different countries, different states. But I do feel someone wants to take the trip to come see you, Sagittarius, if that is something that you're dealing with, making the plans, and you may meet face to face or soon see each other in July. But I gotta say, these romantic feelings and the passion here, it's been building between the two of you. I do feel that like this is reciprocated. This is not one-sided. Even if they've been shy about it, even if they've been trying to put up a front about it, that wall or that guard, if they had any with you, is coming down because it's undeniable what you two have here. You know, for some of you, if this is not your message, don't take it, but I'm hearing hot makeout sessions. This person thinks you're a good kisser, or you guys have kind of gone that far with one another. But yeah, I do feel some of you are dealing with another fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or perhaps another Sagittarius here, or someone with strong fire in their chart. This is looking good, and I do feel that whoever you have feelings for, it's developing, it's going further. And I do feel that this honeymoon, you guys are going to go on a really awesome date, or you guys are going to stay the night at each other's house for the weekend. It's going to be amazing. I do feel that this is something that is building and growing and is continuing to do so in July. Whew, my goodness. I'm seeing something with someone's eyebrows, whether someone has very thick eyebrows or maybe like a little like shaved eyebrow type of thing going on. I don't know why that's coming through. It's obviously not for all of you, but someone has very prominent or noticeable eyebrows, okay? Tell me more, Spirit. Whew. So I was scared to show you the real me. Yeah, that was that guard. Even though that wasn't showing up in the first 3 cards, I definitely felt that here. But I do feel like July, they're saying, what's the point of keeping this guard up? There is no point. Sagittarius is someone that I have strong feelings for. Sagittarius needs to see this side of me that is hungry for them, that wants them, that desires them. Major sacral chakra activation I'm feeling here, okay? That you may have activated in them or that they've activated in you. But I think they're not scared anymore, Sagittarius, or feel the need to have this front with you or a guard. It doesn't feel like a major one, but it definitely felt like you knew there was more to it than what they were willing to show, than what they were willing to say. Now, someone wants to say, I don't like the way things are. So, yeah, I feel almost as if with this romantic feelings, when I had to confirm for someone that feelings are reciprocated, that they are going both ways, like, maybe someone was not wanting to just rely on that. You're very upfront, Sagittarius, okay? And some people it rubs the wrong way, but regardless, you'll say what you have to say, and you can't stand it when someone won't do that for you. So maybe, you know, there had to be a time where you had to go quiet or just kind of put a little bit of a front up just so this person can really realize that if they want you and if they want you now, they're going to have to do something. So yeah, if there has been a little bit of an awkwardness between the two of you, or again, that guard and that wall up, it's not going to last. It's not going to last. They know that this is something they have to pursue, that they have to make happen, and now's the time, or else you're moving on to the next, for sure. But you don't want to. You don't want to be resorted to that, but they have to do something to step it up. And that's where I think this honeymoon card is that stepping up, taking you on a really memorable date, seeing you and coming to see you, to stay the night. That type of thing is very, very strong here. So yeah, if there have been rocky or turbulent waters around this situation that you haven't liked about this, that's all going to change, Sagittarius. Let's get the tarot out. Tell me more. Whew, we got 2 of Cups, Cancer energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Cancer or someone with strong Cancer in their chart. The last time you saw them, they could have been wearing white. You could have been wearing white, but this is an emotional bond here that is starting to really get deeper between the two of you. This is that romantic feelings type of thing here. Someone could have a tattoo of a cross or wear a cross necklace. Does not have to be the case. But there is a spiritual union here. They do feel as if with you, Sagittarius, they found something special that they want to keep growing, that they want to keep building. I'm hearing twin. Someone could have a twin, you or them, or maybe this is a Gemini that you're dealing with. Tell me more. The Queen of Swords crossing this. Okay. So Libra energy. Again, I do feel if this is enhancing the 2 of Cups here, you just want to hear it. You just don't want to be left guessing, trying to feel it out. You want to hear that they care. You want to hear that they see something serious here. And I do feel as if you're putting off that energy, Sagittarius. Speak now or forever hold your peace type of energy here. I do feel with this Queen of Swords, again, this could be kind of connotating towards the I don't like how the things are right now. Again, you had to take a step back or you just had to stop interacting as much just to see what they'll do with it. Now with this Queen of Swords crossing this too, like there's a lot more that they haven't told you and that they're still holding back from telling you. So that's why they're hoping like with the actions, with the pursuit, that will be enough. Because for some of them, like saying things is a lot more scary for them. And I wonder, like being with the Sagittarius, if you've kind of provided that challenge for them, you know, as far as a soul contract goes. With the 2 of Cups, you definitely have a soulmate contract here. Now, a lot of people, if you've heard me give this spiel, wait a minute, okay. But for those of you who haven't, soulmates are not always, you know, the person that's destined for you to be with forever and ever. Like that's definitely for me, a soulmate is someone that's meant to come into your life to help awaken you to your higher purpose, to your higher being. And that's not always a romantic partner. In this case, it definitely is. But just generally speaking, I think with our idea of soulmates, we kind of grew up with a specific idea of our forever person. I can see this maybe being that for you for sure, but it still feels kind of new within the last year, the last 6 months. There's still a lot you're learning from each other, but there's just one thing they haven't told you, one thing that they haven't said that has been really bothering you. What is it? I'm going to get the tea. What is this Queen of Swords here? Tell me, Spirit, please. The World card. Oh, okay. So with the honeymoon, this is interesting. So whether you guys live at a distance from each other, or some of you come from different cultures, backgrounds, ethnicities, different parts of the world, and maybe for some of you guys, you met this person traveling, or they were traveling in your city, you guys went out, met serendipitously, type of thing like that. But with the World card too, if that's not so specific here, with the Queen of Swords in the World, someone just really wants to make sure that they're getting this right. Their feelings are for you are not something that is just imagined, that they're not going a bit overboard with their thoughts and their feelings towards this, because someone's been hurt in the past, definitely, as we all have. But with this situation here with the World, you know, someone really has been thinking about making something very final with you. And what I mean by that is kind of, if this has still been where you guys are both single, you haven't brought up the conversation of what it would be like to start working towards a committed relationship, an exclusive relationship. Before they bring that conversation up, they want to make sure all their T's are crossed and all their I's are dotted. So this person is very careful, very meticulous. They like to observe and analyze, which is fine with you. The problem is that they're not telling you that, I think. So for some of you with this Queen of Swords, if you're the Queen of Swords here, despite the Two of Cups feelings you've had for this person, you're wondering, like, is something over? It isn't. This person is still trying to figure out how to kind of pursue this, how to kind of really trust this and be open to this with the world of possibilities that can happen for the two of you. Also, with the Queen of Swords and the World card here, I wonder if some of you primarily speak through texting, through WhatsApp. I'm kind of getting for some of you guys if you are at a distance. I gotta say, someone may be experiencing online Wi-Fi problems, okay? And maybe that's why you haven't heard from them as much. And it truly is a Wi-Fi issue, a service issue type of thing, especially if there's certain storms going on in someone's area, okay? I'm just throwing that out there. It's coming for a reason for some of you guys, but let's keep going. Crowning this is the Queen of Wands. I'm feeling this is your energy regardless of gender or sex. The Queen of Wands is someone who's magnetic, attractive. They love your style. Whether you dress kind of sexy, and guys can dress sexy too. I know some guys like to take certain words with connotations as to feminine, masculine. Like, I mean, someone likes the way you dress, regardless if you're male, female, or whatever you identify with. But with the Queen of Wands, you're also just, your personality shines through. You are someone that likes to make other people laugh. Like, you're very funny, you're very entertaining, you're very charming. I do feel that there's an energy to you, Sagittarius, that's kind of like a badass is what I'm getting here. They see you as someone that just goes for it, that pursues their wants, that pursues their dreams. And even if it doesn't fully happen, you're just like, all right, well, on to the next. Like, you're not the type of person that starts to kind of dwell in the what ifs, the could be's, the should haves. You are just someone that is full of fire, full of vivaciousness, and not a lot holds you back and stops you from it. I mean, if you guys started off of being like meeting and talking online, only seeing your picture, when they saw you, if you have seen you yet, they were kind of shook. Like, you look even better than your photos. Seeing you in person kind of took them back a bit. Someone could have tattoos of like feathers or wings, is kind of what I'm seeing as well. Maybe even roses for a few of you. But with this Queen of Wands energy here, this is what they see when they see you. Now, if this is the other person, okay, let's just say it is another Queen of Wands in your life, that they know that it's now or never, or at least they're feeling that pressure, whether it's that severe or not, for whatever reason, whether you've kind of pulled back in communication or you put the ball in their court. So this is where they're going to show you a lot of passion, okay? I do feel like there's no doubt in how they show you, whether they always have to be touching you by holding your hand, grabbing a thigh, putting an arm around you. They kind of definitely brag about you, Sagittarius. And a little bit in an ego way. We all have ego, honestly. It's just how we use it. But like, they've definitely been telling people about you, telling people that they're excited to meet you, showing their picture or your picture to those people. And specifically, someone could have red hair, just dyed their hair red, or is thinking of going red. It'll look good, okay? They feel like you are just a ball of fire, a ball of energy. And it's something like uplifting to them as well. Yeah, ooh, rooting this is the Fool card. So this is Aries energy, Aquarius energy. So rooting this, there is a brand new start that someone is being cemented and finally having with you. Again, with the Queen of Swords crossing this, they're very cautious. They're very observant. But I think Sagittarius, whatever you two have been experiencing in these last few days, weeks, months of this connection, you're kind of pulling them out of their shell. And that is very much needed. Maybe for a while, like because of a heartbreak or because of some sort of fear of commitment, whatever it is, like they never felt ready to go to that next level. But in July, it feels more ready now than it has before. There is someone who likes to paint as a hobby. I'm just seeing that very specifically for someone here. But with the Fool card, yeah, I do feel a whole new beginning coming up in this. Or in July, you're going to see this person in a whole new way. Maybe because it took some time for them to come out of their shell, but they're out of it. They're getting out of it. And they want to express it to you. They're loosening up a bit. They're enjoying life a bit more. And even if you guys aren't looking for a marriage, right? It's like, I think instead of them like being so worried about how to pursue this, what to say to you, how to say it, just to go with it. And I think with this Fool card here, if you guys are very free-spirited, if you guys are kind of, I'm hearing lone wolves, but in a very good way. Not in a way that's like socially isolating, but in a way that you just march to the beat of your own drum, period. You're risk takers. You go off of, you know, your desires and feelings to go for something because you hate the idea that if I didn't go for it, I'll always be wondering what could have happened from it. That's the type of energy that you're inspiring this person to fully fall in love with you with, but even further more, kind of meet you at that level with the Two of Cups at the dead center here. And I think you guys are starting to discover, even if at first you seemed pretty opposite, you're more alike than what you initially thought, but they were just trying to hide that side of themselves because they didn't want to risk being hurt. So in the recent past, we have Justice. Wow. Okay, Libra energy. I mean, there is divine orchestration in the two of you meeting. I saw it with the Two of Cups. With Justice here, a definite soul contract. You guys were meant to meet in this lifetime, in the path, in the timeline you guys met. It was something was meant to happen from it. And I feel with Justice here, like I said, like I almost feel for some of you, you met unexpectedly. So, you know, whether that by chance you just reactivated your profile after not reactivating it for so long, social media, dating, you know, or even serendipitously as far as like going to a party and seeing someone across the way, being curious about it, like something in your gut pulled you towards that person. However it was orchestrated. It was for sure orchestrated. Now, with Justice, someone could work in law enforcement, in law, studying law. That's something very possible here. Now with Justice too, in the past, someone could have gone through a divorce, okay? And, you know, maybe some of the wounds are still a little bit raw there, and that's why there was that guard up. But I do feel for a lot of you with this Justice card very recently, which is why these romantic feelings, the honeymoon and the passion is being so ignited in July, is that something has proven to them that there is something that is worth to finally start going 0 to 100 with, or at least 60 to 100 with, okay? There's something that you've shown them, Sagittarius, without a doubt, that there is something that is meant to be cemented here. And I think too, with this protectiveness, you know, with Justice, they felt like they had to protect themselves because it was the right thing to do, but they don't need to be scared to show that side to you anymore. So I think even for some of you guys, you had a conversation very recently, even like a few days ago, where someone just was opening up and just being honest in a way you didn't see them or haven't seen them be as blunt and as open before. And maybe Sagittarius, by seeing that from that person in the recent past, that was your confirmation that they're ready, that you're ready to take this to a whole nother level in July. What do you need to know, Sagittarius? Whoo-hoo. We got Page of Wands here. So, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I'm hearing this is just the beginning. So it's interesting that we have the World card and the Fool card in your spread, right? So the World card came with the Queen of Swords, where it was like, yeah, final confirmation, finally getting something off my chest, finally getting something off my mind, something that I want to really make a deal out of, something that I really want to kind of cement and seal and celebrate for. And maybe even that's being exclusive. Maybe that's even going public. Like posting you two together, posting that you two have been out, tagging you in those posts, that type of thing. Maybe that's something they've been waiting to do, but now that like you guys are going in this new chapter that you've been waiting to start and have with this person, that may be something that will be happening in July for the two of you, changing your status on social media to being with this person. But with the Page of Wands, like, you guys are going to get really excited about this. I do feel if there was doubts or hesitations or fears, those are not going to be met. I do feel there's a rekindling. I do feel that there's like, they are going to offer you a very exciting date. I wonder if it's going to be like an amusement park. I wonder if it's going to be something like that you've always wanted to do that you guys didn't have the time doing, like, I don't know, something as far as like mini golf, or something as far as going to a concert of someone you've always wanted to see. They buy tickets for you, something to make you excited, but something to show you too that they really want this, that they feel strongly for this, that they have a passion and a desire for this and for you, Sagittarius. So, bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. Okay. We got a match up in here. Some of you, both of you could have air in your chart majorly. Aquarius energy, yeah, over and over again, the theme has come through of soulmates. And here it is, the final confirmation, I guess you can say. You guys intellectually stimulate one another, even if there's topics you guys have avoided or they've avoided with you, like when it comes to politics, when it comes to philosophy, when it comes to, you know, beliefs about how one wants to live their life, their visions, their goals. Like, you guys have stimulated each other on that level. And I do feel, especially with Justice here, with someone being very intellectual or having a very high intelligence, they've been very impressed by that. And I think for some of you guys, like, having good conversation, in-depth conversation, meaningful conversation is something that's very important to you, or that's very important to this person. And you guys have definitely checked those boxes off. And that's why this person is making up their mind to fully follow through on this. Because sure, you have this Queen of Wands, vivacious, you're even sexy, hot. That's the adjectives they use to describe you. But there's more to it than that. There's more to your depth. Once you kind of like sit down and like have that conversation, you're a very real person. So with this King of Swords, although they may have come off mysterious at first, a bit shy at first, or even a guard at first, I do feel it was for protection. But it's not going to be that anymore, Sagittarius. July moving forward, like everything that they've observed, analyzed, decided about you is in your favor very clearly here. And at the dead center of it with the Two of Cups, something that they may have been even shocked by, but they're now finally accepting, is that there's deep emotional feelings, connections towards you, and they're excited to seek that out this month. And I'm excited for you too. And you know, just one more message. With this, I don't understand why things are like they are. I don't like the way things are. It was kind of how I was feeling that situation. Like this person, again, very objective, disconnected, maybe even detached, and even with the Fool card, aloof a bit. And that's how they like to be in their relationships. With this Two of Cups in the dead center, you've hit a spot that no one's really hit in a very long time, or if at all. So the fact that you've kind of gotten them in their feelings like this is something that has thrown them off in the past, which is why they may have gone King of Swords to kind of figure it out. But that's a thing of the past, truly and honestly, Sagittarius. I'm excited to see what's going to happen and unfold for you guys in July. So to see what's likely to happen and unfold for the two of you, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you what's likely to happen from now to the end of the month, anything you need to know and realize. And we're just going to go deeper into this. If you still have questions, let's get those answers. I'm going to pull tarot cards, oracle cards, all of that. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But this is where I depart, Sagittarius. I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it provided you with confirmation, clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever's going on, going down in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.